you. To the County Scouts Commissioner, the area chief principal of this institution, the sub-county Scouts Commissioners, HOMABAY County, the Scout leaders, HOMABAY County, the patrol leaders and the Scouts. I want to say that I'm very delighted this morning to be with you in this county of HOMABAY at Ringa Boys for our county interpatrol competition. Because of time, I know we'll be interacting here and there, so we don't want to take much of time because we have activities for the day. And because time is not on our side, I want to introduce the team that I'm going to work with. Kindly come in front. Just take a step forward. So with me, I have a very competent team that is going to help me man this competition so that at the end of this competition, we shall have a competent team representing the HOMABAY County to the regionals in Kisumu, that is next week.
Where do we come from? Where do we come from? And we always tell them. And we always tell them. We are Kenya Scouts. We are Kenya Scouts. We are trusted. We are trusted. Bravo! It's a good morning, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that Almighty God has given us. I want to take this opportunity to welcome all of us to the second day of Interpatrol Scouts competition for HOMABAY County at Ringa Boys High School. Because of time, I want us to give our assessors ample time to carry on with the activities this day, which is going to be too much within a very short time.
The County Scout Coordinator of HOMABAY County. Today we have county competition, and alongside that we are taking Scout Leaders Training Program. In this program we are supposed to train ITC, PTC, Woodbine, ALT and LT. And for this case, today we have registered a total of 34 teacher trainees to partake a preliminary training course which is expected to equip them with the right skills that would help them guide their children. As a HOMABAY County, we are proud because we have over 100 scout leaders who have already been trained for ITC, PTC, Wood Badge, and ALT. And most importantly, in our county, we have teachers who have trained for the highest level training, that is ALT and ALT. By the end of the year, when we shall be going to State House for Presidential Award, we shall take a very big number for award in the levels of scout leaders and the pupils who are also undertaking Wood by the progressive scheme training, which is also ongoing. I call upon everybody to embrace scouting because it is only through scouting that we can develop children who are holistically developed. When a child is holistically developed, we expect that child to be more responsible to himself, parents, and the whole society. And when that is done, we expect to build a society that is depended upon. Otherwise, as a county, we are doing all this so that we can help build our country. Thank you very much.
My name is William Jacob Kazulu.
My name is Matthew.
Morris. So we are the Caribbean Patrol kitchen staff, and we are cooking rice with ketchup, which is beans.
Okay, my name is Bianga Enoch, a Rover Scout from HOMABAY County, also playing a role of the HOMABAY County Scout Youth Leader. Today is a fine day. We're having the county competitions at Ringa Boys Secondary School, and would wish to show our viewers what the campsite layout is. Then we also let you know what makes a scout do the best campsite layout. So with the campsite layout, we have what we call pioneering. In scouting, we mostly rely on pioneering. That is where we get the skills to do the best campsite layout. Now, I would wish to welcome you to one of the campsites within the competitors' side, and walk with us. I'll show you how the gadgets are and why they are made the way they are. So first and foremost, we have summary of what is found within this particular campsite. And as you can see, we have the drawings having the main tent and very many things which I shall be able to show you and explain how they are being constructed. So at the first place, we have the Watchtower. It is majorly at the gate because we all know that all the guests arrive to a home through the gate. So the Watchtower is supposed to be at the gate, and you can see our Watchtower. Then once you get into a home or a house, there is a sitting room. But in campsite, we have a resting place where all the guests are received, and the chair, you can see an improvised chair here, and we also have a table well constructed, and on this table you can see we have the books and other materials being used within the campsite. Then from now where we receive the guests, we now move to the main tent. These are rest tent, and the reason as to why we do this rest tent is because whenever we go for camps, anything can happen, because this is just a place where we come for a short period of time, and we move to different places. And now moving to different places, we might not be able to tell whether if it rains there will be floods or not. But as scouts, we are always prepared. That is why we ensure that we do the best thing which will not give us problems as we proceed. So these are rest tents. So whenever there is a flood or anything that can interfere with the tent, as scouts we may not be able to have challenges as time goes. Then I wish now to move to the shoe rack. You can see the shoe rack here. The scouts are out for other activities, and they are in full scout uniform. And with full scout uniform, you put on the shoes. So that is why you can see the shoe rack is now having only the slippers. Then after the shoe rack, we have the bag rack. This is where all the bags are placed, so that at least the campsite can be so tidy, and at least it is now presentable. Then from the bag rack, we have the mattress rack. All the mattresses are placed here, and the mattress rack should be at an open place. That is, now when the sun is shining, the mattresses which at in any case might have been having some water or are wet, they can get dry. Then we now move to another area. We have the fireplace, the rest fireplace. The rest fireplace will help us when there is flood. So with us, at any particular time we feel like cooking, we will not be having any issue with water. So that is why we do the rest fireplace. Then after the fireplace, we have the rack. This is our rack, having the cups and plates. Then we have the basin rack. Basin rack, as the name suggests, it is for basins. Then we have the jerry cans besides the basins, and then we have the firewood rack. Firewood rack is for the dry woods used for cooking. Then we proceed to the clothesline. This is our clothesline, and all the clothes, mostly the wet clothes, are hung so that they can get dry. Then we have the bathroom. This is where the scouts can take shower in the morning or late in the evening. So this bathroom can accommodate 2 scouts, at a time. So we proceed to the store. This is where the food and other valuable things can be stored for safety. And as you can see, it is attached to the main tent. So for the security purposes, we believe that it is very safe. Then finally, we have the sick bay. This is where is majorly known as the first aid area or the first aid site. But the best term to be used is the sick bay. So as you can see, we have the mattress, we have a well erected shade, and then over there you can see we have the first aid kit, and we all know the content of the first aid kit, and the reason as to why it is placed here, all things to do with the first aids are conducted in this particular place. Then the reason as to why it is placed next to the gate, this is to help when there is a certain condition which our scouts cannot be able to handle, and there is a passerby who has got knowledge and can be able to assist. He is now at a good position to notice what is happening, and he or she will be at a position to get in and save the situation. Otherwise, we thank you for watching and we welcome you next time.
Change uniform.
Mimi. Siaona au kuita.
My name is Clinton Omondi. I'm the PA leader of the Colorado troop. It's called Bravo. Okay. Kachingala. Kabungala. Kabumbala. Kachingala.
Left hand, double right hand, double right hand. Go, yeah, go.
Right to left, right to right. Gun. Right, pin. Come on. Easy. Right. Easy. One, two. But easy. Left number one. Easy. Two. Left number one. Two. Two.
In case this one the wind comes this part to place, some mattresses to place.
Easy. I front. Easy. One, two, double three. Easy. We turn the left. One, two. Side place. Good. The number one, two. Down. Easy. Good. Let's go, Salim. Chop. Down. Oh yeah.
Zero, 10. Oh, done.
This is one of our campsites, as you can see, and with me is the PL for this campsite. I want to give her an opportunity to introduce herself, and then she'll be able to explain to us where we are and which idea or the knowledge that we've been using to have that such kind of campsite. So, Karibu.
Thank you so much, sir. You're really welcomed in this camp site. Feel most welcome, and let's learn from this. Yes, my name is Onyango Faith Fina from Zagros Patrol, all the way from Moi Girls Sindo. And with me is a raised kitchen. The reason why we made a raised kitchen, this is because sometimes it might rain, but then when we have our kitchen down, the rain can spoil everything for us. So the knowledge we used to make this, first of all, we made the 2 stands. Yes, we joined them using the tripod lash, or you can call it a figure of 8. Yes, we make it using that. Then if you keenly watch below there, we have 2 logs across. That one we use a diagonal lash to make it so tight. Then we made it in 3 parts, whereby we have the three stones, and then here you can place kiberiti, the foodstuffs and everything, but down there is for logs. So when you want to cook, you will simply climb here, yes, then you cook. Let's say this is our sufuria, for example, and now we want to cook. So I'm just going to pick my sufuria, then put it just like this. And if it is ugali, I'm just going to stand in this position, then I'll be able to cook very well. Yes, the height has been made in such a way that it will fit. Yeah, okay, that's my work.
Just a question on the notes. You mentioned the triple lash. That is perfect, and I can attest it is the real triple lash. Kindly explain to me this knot and why it is different from the other one you mentioned before.
This is a square lash.
Yes.
We use it because we have some logs across here. We were going to use it to continue the other ones. So the other ones we made it using a running square lash.
Yes.
We have some logs here. This is just a log. Then we have the polythene. Then on top of the polythene, we had the soil, then the 3 stones, then...
Yeah, just to add on what she has explained, the square lash is used to join the poles at 90 degrees.
Yes.
Yeah, that is what I would wish to add on that. Thank you.
Yes.
So kindly let us know what is this now.
Okay, with me is another unique one. We have the dry pit. Yes, the dry pit is constructed in such a way that when you have your litter, for example, this is my litter, and now I want to throw it there. I am not going to touch it. What I'm going to do is simply to press here, then it comes up, then I throw my litter over there, then I leave it. Just go down.
Oh, that is wonderful, yeah. Where did this idea come from?
Okay, this is just a joint mind. This is just a joint mind. We sat down, then we asked ourselves, how can we do this thing perfect? Of course, if you see everything, we just try to make everything to be raised in such a way that even if anything occurs on the ground, it will not affect our constructions. So this is just a combined ideas. As Scout, you know, Scout is just all about creativity and thinking, and that's what we are trying to employ here.
So on just an addition, on the fight of eradicating the plastic, we have the reduce and recycle. And I can see here you've implemented the reuse method. You are using, because I know this is for construction, but you now made good use of it. This is wonderful.
Yes.
So kindly explain to us what is this and why it is here.
With me also is a sink, and also we have the rack, the utensil rack. It is a combine, so we try to make it a figure of L. a letter L. Yes, a sink whereby I wash the utensils. Then after washing the utensil, I'll be able to place the utensils over there. So here we put the spoons. So here it's made in such a way that when I wash my utensils, then there is where the water is going to run deep down there. So I'll be placing something down there because I lack bamboo. If I could have a bamboo, then I fix it over there so I can make something unique on it, the running water. Yeah,
I love that creativity. I love that creativity.
Yes, sir. With me, this side, we also made a bathroom. Everything, when I began, I said everything was to be raised, just to avoid flooding. So here is a raised bathroom, whereby we have a section, we place the basins, and a section whereby when you want to take a shower, you are not going to go deep down there. So I'll just sit at this angle, then with the basin in front of me, then I can take a shower. A very comfortable place to be. Yeah.
So thank you. Allow me to usher in another Mwamba Scout to take us through this very nice area. Would you kindly please let us know who you are and where you come from?
I'm Educator Pole, Assistant Patrol Leader in Zagros Patrol. Assistant Patrol Leader in Zagros Patrol from Moigasin. And here we have a raised tent. The main reason we built a raised tent is because we couldn't manage to put it down. We just decided, it was a thought of art, and we decided to put it up, to raise it.
So, would you kindly please give us even just a single reason why we raise our tents than putting them down on the ground?
I'd say we raise our tent because, first of all, we begin with when the rain might fall while we're here and flood. If it's a flooding area. If we put it down, by any chance, the tent would have been torn under here. Water would come inside. It would be flooded. And the second reason, there might be danger from down. We decided to raise it.
Okay. Allow me just to ask you 2 questions on time. Kindly let us know the knot you use on making the bases, and I can also see some good art here of knots. I can see something here very nice. So kindly let us know the knot used in making the base and the one used for making this ladder.
Let me begin with the ladder.
Yes.
The ladder we used a running scala.
Yes, good.
We began with the clove hitch and ended with the clove hitch.
Yeah, this is clovage.
A clovage. Then we ended again with the clovage.
Yeah.
Down here.
That's perfect. Now let's go to the base.
Here we joined 3 logs using a triple knot or a triple lash. And it's also known as 8 figure 8. And
yeah. Now explain to us, we can see something here swinging. Can you explain to us what is this?
This is a first aid bed.
Yes.
A first aid bed. We can use it by any chance any of our member is hurt. Instead of putting them down here, they'll lie comfortably here. Let me call someone to demonstrate.
Okay, fine. You can call for someone, so at least.
Jane. So she'll lie here too. demonstrate. Here, we also used running scalash down here to make it stable. We began with the clovish, only to finish with the clovish.
Oh, this is perfect. This is nice. Yeah, it's strong. It's very nice.
My name is Larry Cruz from Hawal Patrol, code MB017. Well, I joined scouting because it was my passion since primary school, and I always wanted to do something that will help the community and the society during different calamities. Like for instance, I want to take a career in medicine, and scouting gives me the skills and techniques in doing the first aid and helping other people when they get injured. Like it can help me during when a person get a spinal cord fracture. I'm able to assist that person because scouting has taught me the skills and the techniques that are necessary to be used. It also teach me to be hard because I might be strangled in a forest and I don't know what to do. When I have the knots and the poles and everything, I can construct just some apartment and stay there because it helps me a lot in learning the knots. It also helps me in discipline, being courageous, and all those things. Just the virtues and international cooperation. It also gives me the courage to face my challenges and my problems because it teaches me everything. It also gives me the opportunity to interact with my fellow scout members here. Like for example, during camping, we share some 1 to 3 things and we move on. So scouting is the best thing that can happen to someone, and I'll urge most people to join scouting so that you can help the society. Like for example, during the COVID-19, as a scout, I took my fellow scout members and I went up advising the youth and everybody on the things that they should do in order to prevent the spreading of the coronavirus. Like they use their masking, washing hands, and doing all those stuffs that need to be done in order to prevent COVID. We also help the needy, and we are also able to help during the COVID-19 in distributing the masks and all those things. So scouting is the best thing that can happen to anyone else, and I'll urge the youths and many people to join scouting because it can help you a lot with the first aid and all those stuff. So scouting is the best thing that can happen. Thank you.
Troop order! From the left! 1, 2, 2, 2, 2.